This is winter in southern British Columbia. A rare sight to see this much snow. Normally you would see it in the mountains at higher elevations. Unless you go north, of course. Recently a friend of ours came across a bear in the forest, which should have been hibernating. He said it looked skinny, hungry, and scared. Maybe this is a sign of things to come. Less winter and less food for the creatures of the forest. Sounds, visual observations. Never jump to conclusions. Some things are stranger than they appear. And sometimes it's the total opposite. That's the beauty and the mystery of the forest. The ravens. The ravens of the rainforest. Magical. Before we tell you of our latest exploration, it is important we acknowledge those people that reach out to us with what they consider to be a Sasquatch experience. Please, continue contacting us if you think you've seen or heard a Bigfoot. Recently, we were contacted by a gentleman with quite the story. While hiking in this area, he saw something truly strange. A tall, dark, broad figure, standing perfectly still. As it was near dusk, the light was low. He could not discern any features. It just stood there, he said, and he left the area, unnerved. He told us a couple other things. One, he has no interest in Sasquatch. He never believed they were real. Now he thinks he may have seen one. How incredible is that? It's not really cool though right now. The time is, it's about 1600 hours. And quiet. We're just hanging around. We heard the ravens earlier. Whispering in the forest. After a lengthy telephone conversation with this individual, we determined he was sincere. He saw something that day in this forest. The question is, what was it? There are a lot of people pranking it could have been a human playing games. When it comes to the subject of the paranormal, just look at what's on the internet. So much fakery. We spent just shy of 4 hours in this area, taking a good look around for any trace evidence of any creatures. We found nothing of significance, but that's okay. Any day in the forest is a good day for us. The misty forest makes for fantastic imagery, even though it makes it difficult to see things in the distance that may be out there watching us. Once again, we have heard reports of peculiar howling coming from this area. That's why we're here. The best time to explore an area like this is late fall and winter. Come spring and summer, things get thick. You can't see through the trees. The foliage. This is bear country. It's also near a river, so you can't hear much. Imagine encountering a mama bear and her cubs. Things could get ugly very quickly. The past few years have brought more sightings of cougars, or as some call them, mountain lions. For the most part, they're not going to attack you. However, they are opportunists, so you have to be safe and look up occasionally. Cougars do not hibernate, and they're in this area. They're hungry as well. There's considerably less for them to eat. Both bears and cougars represent a fairly significant hazard in the woods. Many people have commented, why don't you go into the woods at night? Explore the forest during the nocturnal hours. Well, we have and we do. The thing is, we have nothing to show for it. Why don't you get a thermal camera? What for? We have powerful lighting systems, and if a Sasquatch is nearby, we're going to get that shot. I absolutely assure you. The nighttime is sleepy time for most of you. And there are people that go into the forest and make claims that just can't be proven. Like so many others, we have an interest in the beings, the entities, the creatures, whatever you want to call them, Sasquatch. And we too have a hidden agenda. But it's fairly obvious. We want you to go and explore, respect nature, respect the ecology, and discover new things. And maybe you'll be one of those people that has a sighting, an encounter with something so epic, to use a cliche that everyone's throwing around nowadays. Imagine that experience. Because out there, there's something real. The real question is, precisely what is it? Eyes open, cameras ready. Over and out.